and welcome to Florida. This is Heidi Ellsworth with the Coffee Shop. Who are you? The Coffee Shops. And
I'm Karen at NWIR.
And this is the weekly blend. We are live at the Florida Roofing Show on one of our favorite shows of the year.
Yeah, it is. I know. And we've got our soundstage here, sponsored by QXO. Thank you. Oh, wow. What a great show. Like, it has, well, there's education sessions going on right now.
Yes.
But the trade show itself doesn't open until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Right.
So there's plenty of time to get registered and get on down here for this show.
There's a lot going on. Like you said, we saw Trent Cotney go by. He's doing some classes. We just saw John Kennedy.
John.
And there's John. And they're doing classes. And then today, National Women in Roofing is going to have their table talks, where they go around and talk about issues, challenges, opportunities within working in roofing. So, love those.
Yeah.
And then tonight's the welcome party.
It is? Yeah.
I
know. Here we are.
I have to tell you, I got off the airplane yesterday, and I just loved it. The nice, warm, it's so warm here, but it's not hot. So, exactly. It's about perfect. And all this morning, we've been seeing all of our roofing friends come through Tapping Hall. I saw Bridget, Front Cardinal.
Saw Tracy
Donald. And tons of people are here. This show always just does so well. And we're really looking forward to the soundstage tomorrow, starting at 11. We're going to be coming constantly to you.
Constantly.
We're packed up with interviews.
Schedule is full. Every 15 minutes we've got somebody just put YouTube on, like off to the side if you're not at the show, and just watch it all day.
Just watch us all day.
Yeah.
I want to do that, right?
Hey, but tomorrow at 2,
yes,
we have 2 p.m. Eastern. We have a live coffee conversations.
So excited. We love our live coffee conversations. And that's where we really bring in manufacturers, distribution, contractors, or kind of a combination of that, to talk about what's happening in Florida. So we tomorrow have Michael Black with Sutter. We have Anissa. We have Tracy Donald. We have Johnny Walker from APOC. Yeah. So APOC, who's the sponsor of Cody's Coffee Shop.
Nice.
They're going to be here really talking about what's going on in Florida and in the industry overall. So be sure to tune in for that. It's always
wow. So we'll be doing some recaps or some openings tomorrow. So just subscribe, ring that bell.
Get those notifications. Yeah. It's going to be fun. And like I said, so many people really talking about what's happening out there right now, how the economy is doing, what they're seeing. It's really interesting to ask everybody. So, of course, it's always part of the conversation.
It is.
Right?
And just because we're here in Florida doesn't mean things aren't happening elsewhere.
Right. They're happening. And I tell you what, if you go to the coffee shops, you're seeing stuff. Things are popping across the country. But, this week at the Florida show, I actually get to stay over, Karen, and I'm going to be with Megan Ellsworth at Poly School, going back to school. Next week, we're going to be there live for a coatings talk with National Women in Roofing and their training center. So, Polyglass, thank you for sponsoring, getting us into your Poly School. I'm really excited about that for next week.
That's so sad. You have to spend the weekend in Florida.
Dang. I think there's a beach here somewhere.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah. So, although we are missing Tim Ellsworth is not here with us this week, so he's at home holding up for it. Maybe he's watching YouTube.
Maybe
somebody's showing him how. I'm not sure. We'll see.
I might have.
You might have. You'll be checking that right now. And then I'm really excited for next week. After we have coding stock, that's going to be on Wednesday live, so be watching YouTube. But then the next morning, one of my favorite of the year, Pride Month Coffee Conversations, and hosted by Megan Ellsworth. We have a stellar panel, contractor, software, and major manufacturer, who are going to be talking about the importance of the LGBTQ community and how inclusive and really what that means for roofing and how it really makes a difference. And it is. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah. It's always a great conversation. And if you want to learn more about it, Watch it.
Watch it. Watch it. I tell you what, these are people that will just touch your heart, and Megan just does such a great job as a host of that every year. So very excited. Speaking of hosting, Megan is also going to be hosting the National Women in Roofing DEI Pride Parade.
That's right. It's virtual, so anyone can attend.
Yes, this Friday.
It's a Friday.
So,
Oh, this Friday.
This
Yeah.
Friday. This coming Friday. I'm going to try to sneak in from the show and watch a little bit. Wave my banner in the parade.
Yeah.
But if you're interested in that, just finding again, getting involved, seeing more, check it out. It's on events on Roofer's Coffee Shop, and it's also on National Women in Roofing's website, of course.
Yeah.
So, okay. Where are you going next, Karen?
I know, right? I leave here Friday, get home Friday night, and then I leave Monday morning again because I'm going to Chicago for the Metal Construction Association's summer meeting.
I'm jealous. I love those meetings.
You've been to them before, and I kind of took that over.
Yeah, and it's all for Metal Coffee Shop. You can see everything that's going on. And really, MCA, Metal Construction Association, they lead the industry on metal construction.
They do.
So
I bet there's going to be a lot of talk about steel tariffs, so
what's really happening?
Yeah, I'm just going to be attending, learning, absorbing. I'll probably write an article to share some of the information that we talked about. Yeah, maybe. If I charge my mics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because metal continues to grow. Well, that's what we're seeing. No matter what's happening out there, metal continues to grow. We're talking to different companies just this morning who are coming by.
So. Oh, yeah, metal. Florida is a huge market for metal. So, yeah, I'm really excited to get out on the show floor and look at all the vendors that are here and see what's new in roofing in general, but metal especially.
I have to tell you, last year, being here at the Florida show, to me, it had the most metal exhibitors that I'd seen just right behind, obviously behind MetalCon.
Yeah.
So, but probably of the roofing shows, it had the most metal, and you could really get some good information. I was blown away. So I'm with you. I can't wait to get in and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so also next week, we have Lauren White, our editor, is going to be attending the Cool Roof Rating Council, it's the annual meeting down in New Orleans.
Now, let's be jealous of something. She gets
Right.
to New Orleans.
Wow.
Nice.
I know. No, but Chicago is nice in June.
That is beautiful. It's beautiful. So
she's actually going for the committee meetings as well.
Yeah.
And then we'll be reporting about everything that's really hot with the Cool Roof Rating Council.
Which is so important because that is the other area that is just exploding. And they're doing, they really are not associated with Energy Star anymore. There's been a whole change there, but they are very active, and a lot of people on there. They just had elections for their new board. So watch for Lauren's articles, always great, and she'll recap and get you all in the know on what's going on there. And then we're all going to be taking off for Skills USA.
That's right. I was like, oh no, did I forget a trip? But no, that's the end of June.
Yes. So stay tuned for that, because I have to tell you, you want your heartstrings pulled. That's Skills USA. Watching these young kids, there's so many great articles on the coffee shops right now. You just search them for Skills USA. You're going to see some of the kids who are going to be competing at the end of the month, who we've already written about in Massachusetts, Southern Cal, Oregon. I'm not sure if Oregon.
There's about 21 competitors.
Yeah. So
it's going to be great.
It's going to be great. It's going to be so
well,
good.
21 in roofing.
Yes.
But there's thousands and thousands and thousands of kids there in all kinds of trades.
Yes.
This is not just about roofing. This is carpentry, it's welding, it's cooking, it's hairstyle, cosmetology. It's
culinary.
crazy.
It's so cool. So we'll be coming live from there. Karen and Lauren will be there the whole week. I'm actually heading with Alex Toll, and we're going to hit the Carolina show that week too. So we're really excited to spend time with all of you folks in the Carolinas, and we will be having some interviews, and Alex and I will be doing a little bit of soundstage in there too.
Oh yeah, we'll have to coordinate that because we're going to be fighting over the YouTube channel.
Yeah, you might find Carolina's on metal. You never know. We'll let you know. It'll get out there. So, Karen, what's happening in our newsroom, which, by the way, is sponsored by Hunter Panels? Thank you, Hunter Panels. What's happening?
Oh my gosh. You can find news out there on everything. And I know you made a note what I was going to talk about, and I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Malco Tools.
Yes.
There's an article out there about the kinds of technologies and automations that the HVAC industry is starting to adopt. And I think that roofing could really learn a lot from that. When you're looking at other industries, we find so many commonalities among challenges, and one of them is adopting technology. So yeah, you want to go out there, check that out, read that. We've got, articles about everything.
We do.
Right?
We do. And, when you're checking out that HVAC article from Malco, they also did a webinar at RLW a couple months ago on HVAC and how roofing contractors can diversify and get in to more HVAC, especially sheet metal shops.
Oh, yeah.
Have it, how you can do more of that. Great stuff. Malco is the leader when it comes to metal tools and HVAC.
Oh, for sure.
Across the board. So check that out. And then, the Rackley Roofing.
Oh, that's right. Yes. So the Rackley 200 was just, I think it was last Friday, is a race they sponsor, but they have the trucks.
Yes.
And Curtis's son is one of the drivers.
Yeah, and doing really well.
Yes. Yeah. So that's a really interesting article about how they got into it. And then you could probably watch that race on demand. I'm sure it's out there in YouTube land.
Karen can find it.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we are in Florida, and we do want to say on June 1st, hurricane season just started. We know we've had an active hell spring, and so we just want to remind everybody that there are job postings on the classifieds, but as we get into some of the more severe weather coming this way, we are always there on the classifieds, getting them out there for free for people in infected areas. So check out the classifieds on all Roofers Coffee Shop, Middle Coffee Shop, and Coatings Coffee Shop. See what's out there. See what's happening, and get your jobs out there now so that
you're ready.
Yeah, you're ready, and people can find you.
Yeah.
So, well, we're off to the show. We have everything starting today. Thank you for joining us on this weekly blend, and we'll be back tomorrow live on the soundstage.